Most of them know that it's not a joke, and they're dealing with it in their own ways. What we do is we stay to let you know that we are here. Yes, and it's here.
We shall be. Rising soul, hey, rising soul. Of Africa, Biafra is the only hope of Africa. Believe it or live.
Venue will be on Zoom. Meeting ID 305-653-0857. The passcode is 6JXTBV. It will also be shared in all platforms. Thanks. For more information, if you want to donate to Eastern Security Network via IPOB Sweden, you can call Mazi Stanley on +467657533984, or Mazi Kingsley on +467375513939. Thank you for your support.
Yes, not only that, you can go to www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Make contribution. The ESN through IPOB is formidable, and it's been the nightmare of the Fulanis. I'm saying the Fulanis because they are the ones that are very hell-bent on eliminating us. And they're hell-bent on eliminating Middle Belt, and they're hell-bent on eliminating Odudua. How can they achieve that if we don't support them? How can they achieve that if we ignore their plans? Can they say that we hate them? Will it be justified to say that? Is there any justification to that statement? Absolutely not. I personally don't hate the Fulani. I don't. What I hate is the way they operate, what they do. I don't hate you just because you're Fulani. I hate those that get in activities that causes the death of innocent people, other people, and they do it on behalf of the Fulanis. It's up to the Fulanis to see if these people are actually working for their own future, for their own benefit. It will be an overstatement to say that we don't love the Fulanis. We don't. That's not true. At least our leader has been a champion of that. When he speaks on behalf of human beings, Africans, the disadvantaged North, caused by their own rulers. And for somebody to stand and say the Igbo said we have a diversity issue, and that cannot be patched, it cannot be amended. Where you have your own rules and regulations, we have ours, and it will be unfair for us to tell you to live your own way of life, to live like us. It's unfair. It's not going to happen. Nor will it be right for you to tell us to live our own way and then be you. We cannot be you because we are not the same. You know, we have morally and consciously and subjectively tasked ourselves to be one, but it's not going to happen. You have embarked on lying, or calling on IPOB and ESN, IPOB. Now you go to the extent of accusing IPOB and ESN of killing Northerners. And the question is, which Northerners are you referring to? we are purging forest occupiers from our forest. They are not welcome in the forest. They are not welcome. We are in the north. We buy lands and build homes and mingle with the people. We don't go to Sambisa forest or somewhere in the desert and lie and wait. If an old woman is passing, we grab her and rape her. A lady is passing, we grab her and rape her. Old man is passing, we kill him. That is banditry. That is act of criminality. We don't do that. We don't engage that. Let them publish such things as they say. That's what we have done. I bet if one Biafran does that, even a Yoruba, it will be flashed all over Daily Trust. The Yorubas killing Fulanis in their own land. But in this case, they are the ones doing it in our own land. And not only are they doing it, and they're doing it with impunity. It's not the first time, and they're telling you it's not the first time that they will do it again. And they do it hoping that the Hausas are with them. And the Hausas are telling them, we are not with you. We will not be with you. We've made the mistakes, and we have no intention of making such mistake again. The Civil War was fought, and most of you don't know the components of the war, the participants. May I tell you properly? Just say the way it is. Britain supplied all kinds of ammunition to the Fulanis to kill us, including the Saladin. And what they had in abundance was the ferret. And for one somehow they got the Panhard, which is the French armored vehicle. And they used it against us. They got the MiG jets from Russia. The Egyptians piloted the MiGs because that was what Russia supplied Egypt then. And they descended on us. The Middle Belt complied, and they came as one body, the North. The Yorubas complied. There you have the commanders, the generals, and the lieutenant colonels, Yoruba origin. You had their names. And they fought the Dot for 3 years. Couldn't defeat the Dot. With Russia standing there. Egypt there. Britain there. But something is wrong with the way they reason. To do this time, they went to the Sahel region to get their brothers all over Africa to come and take over the land. If they are concerned about territorial integrity, why did they give away Bakassi? Why did they give away Bakassi to Cameroon? Hatred, wheeling and dealing, scheming. Reduce the size of the Igbos, the Biafrans, as much as you can. You pretend to love the Jaws, the Southeast, and they're not. You loving the South, it God forbid. It will never happen. You tend to love the Jaws and the Aqua Cross, and you gave their land away to Cameroon. Even when they were attacking Bakassi, You never defended them. That you're bent of one Nigeria. You are dissecting the land and the population, giving them away to foreign countries. But those that own the land that are there, you are killing them, expelling them. And you have depended on your neighbor. You have depended on all those that helped you to fight Biafra. You have descended on them. Now you are doing the same thing you did to Biafra. Now you want their land. They have realized their mistake, and they don't want to make that mistake anymore. And this is the Middle Belt.
We are here today to appeal to the Igbo nation that the Middle Belt people are not your enemies anymore. It's our appeal. And in this regard, we also want the Indigo worldwide to also take the Middle Belters as their friends and permanent brothers and sisters forever. It's a privilege to be amidst you today, and I count it a great one. My name is Barrister Seth Manset. I am a proud indigen of the Middle Belt. It's a region that Nigeria must adopt, understand, and operate as safe. We are happy to be here. I'm here to give a vote of thanks, and I want to be very brief. And in our vote of thanks, we must appreciate your hospitality. We've been here since Friday, and Chief have not relent, and ensuring that we are okay, that we are good. Unfortunately, he did not give us the map of Imo State, but we also want to apologize for one thing. My leader didn't even speak. We are sorry for discovering the agenda this late. We are sorry on behalf of our leader for understanding that we have been deceived over time. We are sorry that as youths and members of the family, we are just coming up today boldly, strongly, to tell you this is the end of it. We are sorry that the moles in the system of Middle Belt have at least done us a favor of leaving the Middle Belt. They are now in Zaria. We are sorry to say boldly that as youths we are willing this time, without dragging of feet, to do the right thing and associate. It's a lie to say it's not even a religious puzzle. When people are here in their churches, when people are made in their various groups, and leaders. Okay, let's try to be minimal on the issue. We are just sorry that it happened right from 1960, the way it happened. But we are here to kindly apologize and blindly plead for your support this time. We are neighbors. The Niger are carrying us. Whatever the map, you cannot remap it. We are brothers. And if we have over 300 ethnic nationalities, it therefore means that we have a reason for our confusion. But we refuse to be confused any longer. We refuse to be confused any longer. This time is for good. We are out for good. And we are treating at the level of a generation that is concerned about what will happen tomorrow, not the one that have a political interest. They can drag our leaders to whatever length. But today we are here before you to say one thing, that we are in for good. Liberation and freedom of Christians, liberation and freedom of our region, liberation and freedom from the north. We are the target of the north. I can say it categorically. without any reservation. We are not going home with anything. We are here to unveil it. We have been the victims for enough is enough. Unfortunately, we don't have a president. The only person we have is the one who is silent enough to say nothing. But we are glad that we are here today. And we are here for good. What we are fighting for is not for our immediate consumption, but for the future. We are sensitive to a generation that thinks and hope that his children will live. And like my friend will say, we are happy to consummate, release, romance, forgive our leaders. They've done what they have done, and thank God they have left the area for us. They've left the area for us to account for decisions they have made before. But we are out to be sure that this never happens again. Today, I think the delegation of youth is intentional. As they keep doing politics, we have clearly ethnic nationality intact. We have clearly the records of everybody, and today is not a hidden agenda, and it will never stop. We are out. They must follow suit, whether they like it or not. And I'm happy to be here, and I thank God for Chief and my leader as well. So I assure you that we are not dragging feet on this issue. We are out for good to see the liberation and the freedom of not just Biafra, but the Middle Belt as well.
Well. That is from the Middle Belt. They cannot be deceived again. If the Middle Belt can realize that they were deceived, and never will they be deceived again. The Oduduwas realized they were deceived. Hence, they are doing what they are doing. Republic of Oduduwa. It is very essential. They are here to kill you. They are not here to party with you. They will kill you in many ways. They dagger you. They carry arms. You see the 8-year-old they train to shoot AK-47. 8-year-old. They indoctrinate them, poison their minds. Who is the enemy? You, the Igbo. And you think that enmity will abate. No, it will not. Who did they kill? Your children. And what is it your children are noticing? That they are not liked. And those that are killing their parents are their enemies. How can you amend the broken trust? How can you amend it? How can you restore the trust? It is impossible. You can never be able to restore the trust. Am I likely to deal with a Hausa person? Yes. If they can own it to themselves and say, yes, we misbehaved, we did wrong, we were fooled, we will no longer do that. And they'll say, Biafra. We will fight for Biafra, we will fight for our freedom. What an honor. What a friend. What a way to repent and change course. But there are people that are still obstinate. They are hell-bent on killing you. They are hell-bent on criminalizing your name, soiling it, degrading you. And I'm sorry, it's not in their vocabulary. Rather, they'll tell you they've done it before and they'll do it again. We say we want freedom. We say we want referendum. That is what we want. We don't want any other thing referendum and freedom. If you want to partner with us as a neighbor, that's good. After all, countries go to war and amend their ways. What do they talk about? How to kill you. How to waste you.
IPOB is attacking the police, is attacking the army, is attacking INEC, government institutions, killing our men in service. And the herdsmen are kidnapping children, not to kill them, to get money. So how can you compare somebody who's killing our gallant men in the armed forces directly, attacking them, to somebody who's kidnapping children to make money, not to kill them? Look,
your gallant men, who are they fighting that made them to be gallant? They are attacking civilians. Your men are killing people from the Middle Belt. Your men are killing people from Odudua. Your men are killing people in the East. And you're calling them gallant. And in case I missed it, may I refresh my brain with regard to what you said at first?
IPOB is attacking the police, is attacking the army, is attacking INEC, government institutions, killing our men in service. And
killing your men in service. You missed it. That's why I brought it back up. They are gallant. They are your men with the Islamic army symbol killing Christians. And they are gallant. Meanwhile, Boko Haram is there. They are not gallant when it comes to Boko Haram. They cannot arrest them. But you have branded them gallant. People that are committing atrocities, killing innocent civilians, because they are the ones with the gun or guns, tank or tanks. But they are the ones telling you about one Nigeria. And here is Shigumi telling you what he wants to tell you. They have no regrets in their vocabulary. They don't know how to apologize. You killed over 5 million Biafrans. No, I'm sorry. No, it will never happen again. No, instead you're telling us that you have done it before and that you will do it again. We are killing your gallant men. And when the ones that are supposed to be gallant, capture your people, the Boko Haram, you say they are killing your brothers. You accuse them of killing your men and then want the International Criminal Court to take a look at it. And then you sectionalize the army. You have the Southerners being punished, not in barracks. You let them roam around everywhere. All we do is sit down and look. How much longer can Biafrans sit and look? When are you going to come in terms with reality and understand that these people don't care about you? And why will you leave your trust in their hands? Why? Let me play it, finish it up, and then you understand what he's saying.
IPOB is attacking the police, is attacking the army, is attacking INEC, government institutions, killing our men in service. And the herdsmen are kidnapping children, not to kill them, to get money. So how can you compare somebody who's killing our gallant men in the armed forces directly, attacking them, to somebody who's kidnapping children to make money, not to kill them? Look,
equation. Let's take the accusation head on. IPOB is attacking you allegedly, not alleged, you accused us. You accused IPOB and ESN of attacking soldiers, policemen, INEC. These are principal tools you are using to destroy the East. Which soldiers are they attacking? The repentant Boko Haram you reintegrated into the army. You see their handiwork, burning and looting, setting fire on homes. That is the trademark of the Fulanis. Equation. You accuse people of things they didn't do. And you're saying, we attacked the soldiers. We attacked the policemen. We attacked custom and whatever you might call it. And at the same time, these are the tools you're using to destroy the East, Biafra land. And then you're saying that your henchmen, your bandits are criminals. They are making money so that they can go back, use the money and buy weapons. So it is okay for your bandits to go to schools and kidnap school children and in turn slaughter villagers. But you didn't say that part. But you were proud and confident to accuse IPOB. I hope our people understand what is going on here. If you are thinking of one Nigeria, they are not. They are not. I'm simply giving you the supporting material. The people that cannot apologize and they are making statements, whether they mean it or not, they made the statements. They made it against you, but they made it on your behalf. Also supporting what we are doing. We want a referendum. When we said they are killing, they are still killing. In Abakaliki, yesterday, they attacked another Mbo community with the help of Igala people in the Benue state. The Fulani herdsmen terrorists invaded Ojiog village at Okwawa community in Mbo, Ohauku, local government of Ebonyi state, and killed over 4 citizens and wounded many as well, and abducted some. The attack occurred at the early hours of Thursday, June 24, 2021. The herdsmen entered the community with the help of Igala people in Benue state, with which they share boundary with, and unleashed the mayhem. A survived eyewitness from Ojogu says the killers came in with military camouflage to the community, deceiving everybody. They are the ones killing. They are the ones attacking. You've never heard of Dudua people attacking Fulani people in Fulani land, in Daura. You've never had the people of Middle Belt going to attack people in Daura. You've never had IPOB going to the north to attack Boko Haram. But when they defend themselves from your own Boko Haram / fake soldiers, you say they are killing your people. These are the people you accuse us of killing. But at the same time, your body language speaks differently. We are calling for a referendum. We are calling to leave that union, that evil union, where people have gotten so relaxed that they cannot think correctly. You had the Middle Belt apologize. What do you hear from the Fulanis? Threats and ability to repeat what they have been doing. And today is not any different.
On the processes we have started on the issue of Biafra. We have been approaching the issue in stages. We first wrote letters to all northern emirs and chiefs. Later we wrote to the National Assembly. Now we have just taken the third step, stage 3. We are coming now from the registry of the Federal High Court of Nigeria, Abuja, where we filed an originating process asking the court to determine finally either the termination completely of the issue of Biafra or uphold it. And we are also asking for an order restraining the federal legislature from going ahead with the current review process of the Constitution, 1999 Constitution, pending the determination of this monumental issue of the unity of Nigeria. We are insisting that there has to be a nation first with a people and consent before we have laws to govern the way we live. So, like I said, we have just filed the processes. They are here. They have been endorsed by the registry of the Federal High Court in Abuja. And we have first a motion on notice. The plaintiffs here, applicants, are Nastura Ashir Sharif, Balarabi Rufai, Abdulaziz Suleiman, and Aminu Adam. And the defendants, respondents, are the Attorney General of the Federation, the Senate President, the Speaker, House of Representatives, and the National Assembly. It's a motion on notice brought pursuant to Order 26, Rule 1, and Order 56, Rule 1 of the Federal High Court Civil Procedure Rules of 2019. We are seeking, we are praying for an order of interlocutory injunction restraining the second, third, and fourth defendants from continuing with the process of further reviewing or amending the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, pending the hearing and determination of the substantive suit. 2, and for such further order or other orders as the Honorable Court may deem fit to make in the circumstance. We have filed 4 grounds of appeal. Supported by a 42-paragraph affidavit. That is for the motion on notice seeking an injunction to restrain the continuation of the constitutional review to attend to much urgent matter of the unity of the country, which is in question. Then we have an originating summons, which we also filed today by the same applicants, by the same plaintiffs, and the same defendants. The questions we raised for determination in the originating summons are: 1, whether by the combined effect of the provisions of Section 4 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, and Articles 1, 2, and 20, Sub-Article 1 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, Ratification and Enforcement Act 2004, the fourth defendant is empowered to set in motion a framework for a referendum to allow the southeastern states of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to decide on their bid for self-determination. Second question is whether, in view of the provisions of Articles 1, 2, 3, 14, and 20, Sub-Article 1, of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, Ratification and Enforcement Act 2004, the second and third defendants have the power to call for a joint session of both houses of the fourth defendant to deliberate on the agitation for self-determination by the southeastern states of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Number 3, whether considering the violent agitation for self-determination by the people of the southeastern states of the Federal of Nigeria as deposed to in the affidavit in support of the originating summons and the combined effect of the provisions of Section 4 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, and Articles 1, 2, 4, 14, and 20, Article 1 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, Ratification and Enforcement Act 2004. The second, third, and fourth defendants are not under a legal obligation to provide a framework that will pave way for the self-determination of the southeastern states so as to leave the geographical entity called Nigeria before any further step is taken to review the Constitution. Number 4, and if the answers to the above questions 1 to 3, as contended by the plaintiffs, are in the affirmative, plaintiffs claim the following reliefs. So these are the reliefs we are claiming. Just very few. We are not asking for much. A declaration that by the combined effect of the provisions of Section 4 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, and Articles 1, 2, and 20, so Article 1 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, Ratification and Enforcement Act 2004. The fourth defendant,
saying is what we are saying. Why are they shooting at us? If what he is saying is what we are saying, why did they keep accusing IPOB? They know we have a problem. They know the problem exists. They know they are the cause of the problem. They know they have no regrets, and they will do it again. And you still have some of us running around, pretending that we don't know what is happening. They are so into one Nigeria that they cannot see beyond their nose. And you call these Biafrans. They have killed us. They have maimed us. They have raped the elderly. They raped the youth. They killed the youth. And they come back to tell you about the Constitution. They made the 1999 Constitution, and we said no. What gets to us is that when we tell them what we want, they will not. They will stubbornly say no. But at the end of the day, when they will not have their way, they will go back to that which they rejected. Why did you reject it in the first place? Now you're shooting. Now you're finding out that even your Sahel region brothers cannot do much. We warned you. Our leader warned you. What is it you're putting on the table that we've not come across before? By the way, why are you the source? What are the senators doing? What are the House reps doing? What's the judiciary doing? Who is running Nigeria? That is the question. Who is running Nigeria? When we say something, we say it, and we mean what we say, and we say what we mean. We want freedom. We are tired of being killed. We are tired of being the sacrificial lamb of the zoo. We don't want to be anymore. We want our own people to stand by themselves and solve one issue. We want to be free. Sure and simple. We want to be free. If you listen to your conditions, it is dictatorial in nature. When our leader spoke, he said, we want referendum. What was the response initially? You say a call for referendum is a call for war. Today you are talking about referendum. And today you have laid siege in Biafra land. You are adopting people. You are killing people. I'll open the phone line. Sometimes the pastors will come in to continue with the religious program we have. So don't be offended or interrupted when you get a call. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. You've heard all the things they've been saying. You are their servant. You are not part and parcel of Nigeria. They are the landlords. They are the caretakers. They are the owners of Nigeria. May it sink into our head. May these things they are doing be a barometer pointing to you as to where we are headed and where they are headed. As we speak, they are still killing. They are still attacking, spooking villagers to run away so that they will occupy. I hope most of you are now awake. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Good evening to you, sir. Mazi, Dr. Alozie. Good evening, sir.
Good morning from here. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Greetings to you, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, and lovers of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, Chukwuemeka, will continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Ugo, and I am calling from my location. Mazi, a high level of discrimination and intimidation remains the indigenous people of Biafra is lamenting, and we are saying enough is enough. They kill us in daily basis, they intimidate us. The equal rights are supposed to be the equity, fairness of democracy. The Biafrans are intimidated to the high level, to the extent of we are discriminated, we don't speak to ourselves. We don't talk what we need. You listen to him, you see what he was mentioning. These people, they think that we don't even know anything. Chukwuemeka will take glory at the end of all this effort, because all of you that is standing up against Biafrans and killing us, one day you will cry and beg for forgiveness in the presence of your God, because you have sinned in the eyes of the creator of humans. In this God, Nigeria, the indigenous people of Biafra, they don't allow us to exercise our rights. They don't allow us to speak our minds. They don't allow us to protest. They don't allow us to say, we have right to do this. That is the reason why we are demanding what we are demanding. And what is that? We say, since you don't give us opportunity for anything, you know what is right. You desire what is good to your own people. You care for your people. You want them, you wish them good. And when Biafrans speak, when Biafrans demand their own right, you kill them. Self-determination is opportunity given to everyone. Referendum is what Biafrans are looking for. But when you come to the zoo, and the people that is working with the zoo, supporting them, Biafra, they don't have rights to demand for that. Why other races in this planet Earth have rights to say, we want a referendum, we want to be free? Because this is exactly what Biafrans are demanding, and we are killing them. Different part of people in the whole world are ganging up against them. But I want to tell you that freedom comes from the Almighty God, Chukwuemeka. That is exactly what we call it in our own tongue. The God that created heaven and earth and give humankind opportunity to live in the surface of the earth. It gives freedom to all race, and nobody has right to deny it, everyone. If other people in the world cry for referendum when they shout, you will see these people being granted opportunity to do that. But for decades of years, for let me say so many years now, Biafrans, they are being killed in daily basis, in millions, not in thousands. The whole world is keeping quiet, and they think that this generation of Biafran will continue to be silent. We can never be silent. What we are demanding is the referendum, so that we know people that still have love to this discrimination country, this vile country, this satanic country that called Nigeria. A place where the devil is living in the planet Earth. They know the truth. They love the truth. They want the truth. But they don't want others to have this opportunity. How do you feel? You think that God will sit in his throne, watch you over, to intimidate your fellow human being that was created just like you? Chukwuemeka, the God that gives life to you, a human being, can never allow such a thing to happen because he's a God of justice. That is the reason why equity, fairness must be equal to every person. What you give other people must be extended to the next people. Yes. So what we continue to demand the total freedom of our land. You can see that in all corners of our land. That is the reason why when this man that Chukwuemeka sent, our leader Mazi Kanu, speaks, just because he is using the number one tool that Almighty God gave him, the truth. When he says, sit at home, don't come out, everybody will listen to him because we need it, we want it. We are tired of the zoo, and we are saying the zoo is a place that was designed to kill innocent people, to snatch life out of innocent people, and they are doing it. And we are saying enough is enough. So for that reason, we will continue to demand for what is right. And what is that? The total dismembering of the zoo, total disintegrating of the zoo by referendum. Because once you ask who is interested in remaining in the zoo, you will see that so people you think that are zoo members, they will disappoint the zoo because nobody is benefiting from zoo. There is no single good that comes from Nigeria. Whenever they hear zoo, it's Nigeria. There is no good thing that comes out of Nigeria. What we are receiving here in daily basis is killing, intimidation, discrimination. They don't practice democracy. What they practice here is autocracy, orgacracy. The people they call their leader and then they talk what is happening here. They are the one that deciding what is happening here. So we don't want it because humans are created to enjoy life. That is not the wish of God for mankind to kill his fellow. But in this way it's happening, and we can never ever continue to welcome that. I am using this opportunity to encourage our brothers and sisters all over the world. We need to remain firm, constant. We need to be resolute. That's exactly what our leader taught us, and we are doing it. That will be key to get what we are looking for. Don't be discouraged. Don't look back. Do not allow anyone to be. Once you are tired, we are begging you, walk out. You can go out there and rest for a while. You will see the scent will come out. Come back to you again, then you will join what we are doing once you are tired. There is no need of you as citizens of Biafra to start hurting anybody, to start saying anything against Nnamdi Kanu just because you are tired. Please, I am very proud of you because we are a particular race that was established. I am saying this just because of some of us that refuse to follow the instructions of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu.
Yep.
Please, I am begging all of you. Once you are tired, you need to respect yourself so that we will get what we need. Thank you so much, Mazi Alozie.
Thank you,
the blessing of Chukwuemeka will be with every one of you.
Say, thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi Alozie, a very good afternoon from Warsaw, Poland. I remember Mazi. Okay, for this
Welcome.
And okay, for no see for more marker. That one for marker that Yeah, Mazi, we appreciate our beloved leader, Mazi Nnamdi, Oku Kanu, Kamano Zuzu. The members of Joshua one of Africa and Biafra and the Zoo country in general. Mazi, briefly, I just want to comment on the atrocities of the so-called Imo State bleaching governor, Supreme Court governor. Of course, he's afflicted with the S. Quote me, let him come everywhere and challenge. I'm one for Mark. Onyago S is an idiot. Man, since yesterday night, this man had continued to bombard Akata and Ata in all province of Biafra and President Java. And tomorrow, now they are now of this bombarding everywhere, fighting every tooth and nail to kill his people. Of course, he's not one of us, because if he's a bona fide, a blood of Olo, he cannot bring this war to our people and the Imo State in general. We are putting that to hope. Supreme Court bleaching cream, earth-infected governor they put there, that all his atrocities, you must pay for it. Man, it's a must, because he cannot be killing the people every day by day, bombarding the whole world, killing and abducting and disappearing our people. And at the end of the day, you and them, all of you, you are coming from the corner to seek for peace. It's not possible. It is never possible, and it will not happen. Once again, we have to remind the whole that we know where you married in Idato. I've said it out. We know where you married. We know your in-laws. We know everything. There is no place to hide. What happened to you in Tombi? So when you went to Lodge a few days ago, what happened there? Can't you see the handwriting on the wall? That thing, you must fetch it. You must see that thing, you will get it in Imo State. In that, all you are trying to display, killing your people, abducting your people, selling their parts. With the one and all of you, you must get it. And to avoid that, Imo State can never succumb to your antics. We know your takias. We know the antic. They can use it at the end of the day. We want to remind you one again. You have a lot of time to answer for Imo people. Remember what happened in Uru. Remember what happened in Ikoso. Remember the atrocities you are coming. But those people, those seeds you planted, they will kill you. Remember, you are not in a good relationship with your political opponents. What will happen to you? You have created more enemies than friends, and we reap what you sow. That's what I come to tell you. I remember Mazi, okay, for the Nosi, where Chronic. I am from Wometalopomaka. You will see out first. You can kill everybody in Biafra land, but remember, we have more than 15 million Biafrans in Biafra land waiting to do what you are doing, and you can kill everybody, but all of us in diaspora, you cannot face us, okay? Continue planning, buying people, pay every money you want to get our people. We are watching you. Our committee is on you. I will leave this word for you. I will leave Imasi Sonike. Only way here, Adam would hope was on my, you know. Omonani, Adakatra, and Yana was Yola, and in the middle of Omonani, only of one year, dear. Onyane, you could have passed to one number or broker for Nulo. We know you and he knows. We will get there. It's a matter of time. Continue decimating our law, continue abducting our people, continue killing them, continue paying money here and there. We have the names, all of them, we have their names. God bless you, but you will pay for it. Yeah? Do you know why I say God bless you? Because you know you are destined to die. You remember what happened to Nnamdi when he went to Lodge a few days ago? Go for Odimba. You must go down. It's not a threat, it's a must. May God punish you. One generation ago, even in reincarnation, we will get you. And you will not reincarnate because I won't know. But no, not in Imo State. Because you may be able to die. Your generation, 10th generation, even in reincarnation. I'm not happy this month. See what is happening in Olo. See what is happening in Nakata. See what is happening in Nata. See what is happening in Arondizog. Everywhere. In also, everywhere. We shall get to him. Bye bye.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yes, Mazi, Alozie, God bless you, sir. This is this is Paul here calling from Denmark. Please, I'm going to do the psalm of the one of 25th of June 2021
Go ahead.
today. So I'll be needing around 10 minutes to 15 minutes, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Biafrans worldwide, wherever you are. We bless the Lord. We bless Chukwuemeka, precious Daddy, most holy Father, ancient to the days, omnipotent God. Daddy, we thank you because there's no one like you. We bless your holy name because you are the living Father. Every other God we are tested, they cannot do. They promise they cannot fulfill. Only you, Chukwuemeka, President, will fulfill what you have promised us, the Biafrans, what you have promised our leader, Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu, our supreme leader. What you have blessed the land of Biafra, which we shall not share with any man. Today, Biafrans worldwide, we are going to read the psalm of today, being the 25th of June 2021, according to the declaration of our leader, Mazi, Nnamdi, Kanu. To those who have been following, and we're asking those who are not following, please join us in the reading of the Psalms from 1 to 150. Today, 25th, we are reading Psalm 26. I will begin by starting to bring you these Psalms according to the will of God, Chukwuemeka. And it says in the book of Judges, in the book of Psalms chapter 26, Judge me, O Lord, for I will have walked in my integrity. I have trusted also in the Lord thereof. I have not slighted. Examine me, O Lord, and prove me. Try my reins and my heart. For the loving kindness is before mine eyes, and the Biafrans are walked in thy truth. We have not sat with vain persons, neither will the Biafrans go in with their dissemblers. We, Biafra, we have hated the congregation of evildoers, the Fulani Caliphate, the evil personality in London, and those who are working against the coming of Biafra. And we will not sit with the wicked. We, Biafra, will wash our hands in innocency. So will Biafrans, so that we may publish with the voice of the thanksgiving and tell of thy wondrous work in the land of Biafra. Lord, I have loved habitations of thy house and the place where thy honor dwelleth. Gather not my soul, our souls of Biafrans, with sinners, the Janjaweed and the Fulani, nor our life with the bloody evil governors in Biafra land, in whose hand is mischief and their right hand is full of bribes. But as for us Biafrans, we will walk in thy integrity, redeem us Biafrans, and be merciful unto Biafrans. Our food standeth in an even place. In the congregations will we Biafrans bless the Lord Chukwuemeka. This is our reading today, Biafrans worldwide. Those in Asia, please, we turn you to anchor in this particular program which our leader have established. We are asking Biafrans worldwide. This prayer will go until we finish Psalm 150. Join us tonight. Join us tomorrow. Men of God will be coming on air to minister the Psalms of the day according to the direction of our leader, and preparing the genealogy of Biafrans worldwide to enter the land of Biafra. That's where we are now, according to the revelation of the Most High Chukwuemeka. We are going through the genealogy of Biafrans worldwide. Every tribe of Biafrans, depending wherever you are located, it does not matter. You are part of this program. You are part of this particular program going on. We want you to be part, continue to be part of it. We want you to continue to follow us, Biafrans, as we are doing the work of Chukwuemeka. Our God, our Lord, Master Chukwuemeka, we bless you as we follow in the readings of these Psalms. Our Lord, Father Chukwuemeka, we heal you if you are sick. If you are weak, the Lord will strengthen you. If you have any problem with your head, just pray and anchor in this prayer which is going on. We have been following our we ministers of the gospel of Chukwuemeka, Biafrans, pastors, in conjunction with Biafrans worldwide. We are blessing our leadership of IPOB, whatever you guys are, the marvelous work you are doing every day. We appreciate what you are doing. Biafrans glorify God for you. We are appreciating our men and women, gallant men and women who are fighting for the restoration of the kingdom of Biafra. Those that are in the bushes, ESN, example, we are blessing them. We are saying, may God Almighty Chukwuemeka continue to sustain them as they do the work of Chukwuemeka. We are blessing, Lord Almighty, our women league all over the world, the United States of America, those who are doing marvelous work to get awareness and bring fundraising to the healing of our people who are wounded by Fulani hegemony, to those who are being killed daily, those who are being adopted. We are saying, Biafrans world, may your name, God, be blessed in your life as you are donating, helping to sustain the battle. We are blessing our gallant men and women that are in Biafra land, our coordinators, area commanders, those who are doing one work or another to sustain our people, that they were not wiped out as planned by the enemy, Fulani men and women. As they have planned with using the engine of Nigeria Army Police Force, Army, Military and Navy, trying to disorganize our people, trying to destroy what we have planted, This I will pray in the mighty name of Chukwuemeka, pray that as they are planning, so you are disorganizing them. As they are digging these holes, so they are falling to those pits. Because he, according to your word, he to get a hole shall fall into it. The councils or the wicked shall not stand. This is your word that every council against Biafra, this I will pray and decree by the power of the Holy Ghost, it shall not stand. Those who are seeking to take what belongs to us, our land by force, that the soul shall never fail, because the land belongs to Chukwuemeka, and he has given it as our heritage. Therefore shall we not share it with any kingdom, any power, including Nigeria. That is how we pray and ask him, Lord, continue to sustain this battle, continue to sustain our leaders, continue to give more knowledge and wisdom, that when it is all over, only your Lord will be glorified in the mighty name of Chukwuemeka. God, every power working contrary to the spirit of the Most High, this hour will bind them. Evil personality will bind them. Witches and wizards will bind them. Occultic manipulation will bind them. Demons or non will bind them. Queen of heavens, that will bind them. Queen of the coast will bind them. Men and women, that in heaven, those that are belonging in Mohammedan people, this hour command them to the pit of hell, that will challenge them with the free message of the scripture, evil personality, that in whatever art this hour, that will bring judgment upon them as they are killing our people, they have kept boot. That will bring judgment upon them wherever they are in the kingdoms they are, that this hour may the Father who liveth forevermore destroy them and bring them to bow before our Father Chukwuemeka. Thank you, Lord God, for you have restored our land. Thank you, restore our heritage. Thank you, you are giving us that you're giving us, so that you have promised us that we shall be sons and daughters of the Most High. Thank you, Lord, for you have restored the kingdom of Biafra to the glory of your name and share participants. My name remains Pastor Moya, speaking from the kingdom of Denmark to the glory of our Father this day. Thank you, Mazi, Alozie, for giving me this opportunity to pray for Biafrans. Thank you, Lord God, Biafrans, for listening to me this hour. Thank you, Lord God, be exalted, that they lift your name high, above everything. In the name of God, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, we pray. Thank you. God bless you, Mazi, Alozie, from here. Thank you very much.
God bless you too. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. As we speak and call on people, those initial langua, you should be wise enough not to succumb to any name solicitation asking you to bring in your names for anything. It's not the first time. It's not the second time. It's not the third time. It won't be the last. If you foolishly subscribe to anything these Fulanis are giving you for a token reward, you are in for it. It seems like we have a general disease of not remembering what hurts us. We always engage in anything that has to do with money. You accept. We'll give you 80,000 naira, bring in your name. You will do that. Bring this, we'll give you 10,000 naira. You will do that. You sell your fortune. You sell your future. And you want people to fight for you. How can we continue fighting for you when you easily forget? You don't remember what to and what not to do. What is our job? Our job is to pass that information to you. Do not succumb. Do not be deceived. Pay attention to what is happening. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Morning, Alozie.
Good morning. Go ahead. Take it from here. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Chukwuemeka. I'm a native of Isiagwe State, Biafra land. I greet you, Alozie, once again. I greet my leader, our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, for a time like this. I want to put it across to our people. Some people is so much worried to be asking when our leader is going to speak. My question to those people, my answer to those people, all this while, this man has been exposing Nigeria from the foundation to the top. What have you done? Have you made use of all those clips that our leader has made for people to listen and to be a human? Have you listened? You are looking for a new one. What have you done with the old one? Foolish people. Our leader said black people have no sense of reason. I see that one. I understand it. And any human being will understand that the most foolish people started from Igbo land. Because if anybody who is Igbo Nigeria, let me put it that way, Igbo Nigeria, if you are Igbo Nigeria today, like Soludo, like Iwanyanwo, and all of those criminals, are you not ashamed when you hear how the Fulanis are making their statement very powerful, and you are still waiting for a dead country. And you are claiming that you are a dictated human being. Shameless people. People who have no sense of reason. Sometimes I start to ask myself, suppose if Nnamdi Kanu has not come by this time, what is going to be the end of Nigeria? Because Nigeria is a chain of slaves. British, they use chain, slave chain, and chain that place. Evil chain. That anybody that believes in Nigeria is not a human being and can never be a human being in 1 million years. This is just the beginning of trouble in Nigeria. These people have not seen anything. I'm a good listener to our leader. All the clip is there for you. If I may ask our leader to give time to come out to speak to this all these criminals, because they are not worthy. All these people who are attacking our leader, what they are interested in, let me come out, let me come and say, they will turn it upside down, saying one thing or the other. Criminal. You are in overseas because Nigeria is not working. You are in America because Nigeria is not working and can never work. And you are attacking somebody who comes to release you from evil bondage of Nigeria. Criminal. Shame to all of you. God will punish all of you. And it will not go well with you. I encourage my leader to give chance for them. Let all those criminals waited to a time when our leader wants to talk to us, we talk to us. Sometimes I think about the interview our leader made with Pan Africa TV. That place, if you listen to that clip even, you will be a human being. If you want to repent, you will repent. You will know Nigeria is a no-go area as a country. They have imported 100,000 daggers to kill Iwanyango, Emiliano, Jojo Bioso, and all of you are there looking for Nigeria. Sorry for you. Thunder will fire all of you one by one. Thank you very much, Mazi Alozie. All head here.
All head, Biafra. Thank you very much. It is to those that feel that what we are doing is sensible. The world is listening. The world is hearing what we're saying. It took them a while to pay attention. It has gotten to this extent. Therefore, there must be something there. If we keep quiet according to the world, if we don't put any pressure on them, maybe they will go to bed. They will sleep. They will not say anything. But they are not. They are still saying we want to be free. Then what is going on there? Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Welcome.
Well done, David. Okay. Very good program this morning. Good morning, all Biafrans, wherever you are. I cried this morning when I listened to our Benue brothers, the lawyer that came on the air to tell us what he told us. Realizing their mistakes that they did and do not want to do it again. It is a very strong message for all of us, especially the saboteurs that are house to house to kill their own flesh. You know, when you're running away from people from killing you. You can continue to run and run and run, and then it comes to a place where You don't have anywhere to run to anymore. You can't hide anymore because you've run out of all your running places. My message to you this morning is you're all alone. If the Benue people will wake up and realize their mistakes or mistake that they've done and apologize to the whole world, especially to us for what they did to us back during the Civil War. And the Oduduwa brothers, they've woken up. And you, Biafran, whether you're Fulani blood or you're pure Biafran blood, it's going to come to a point where you won't have a space to walk. So if you think you can point at people's children to be killed while you are schooling abroad and you give them connections in Nigeria and they're living good and living large and you think you can kill other people, I will have to tell you this morning that you need to wake up. It's not too late for you to wake up. Biafra will come whether you're in or whether you're out. It's going to come. So stop killing your flesh. Stop killing your own. Come out and apologize just like our Benue brothers did. It takes a courage, or it takes courage for a strong man, for a brave man to say that I'm sorry. And once you say you're sorry, probably not coming out to say it, but with your actions, and support what we're doing, because whether you're in or you're out, only he's already laid the plan. He doesn't even need to come out now. He's done his part. It is up to you and I to finish the rest. So if you want to stay back, if you stay back, you will come. When he comes, where are you going to be? Would you go to the Fulani, even if your father blood is Fulani? They are not going to accept you because you're not 100% there. So my summary is, you all wake up, do the needful, support our youth that is willing to die for each and every one of us, that are going into the bushes to cover those people, knowing that they might die on their way to that destination, but they volunteer their lives to fight for us. And you're sitting in your AC with all your generators, with all your security, with the noise pollution, drinking borehole from toilets. Only did a program and I never thought of it before until I heard that program. You live in this mansion, guess what? You have your toilet, the septic tank beside it, and you're drinking from your toilet. You're a rich man. You're a rich man, but the generator is sounding and one stops, you turn the other on. You're a rich man, but you're drinking from your toilet. And you have children, our children and husbands, even our sisters have gone into the bushes. You have the audacity to be pointing at them and killing them. I'm going to say shame on you, but you still have the time to come out and support this cause. Secondly, for Twitter, we need to retweet Nnamdi. Whenever he retweets, he's done everything for us. It's now you and I. And lastly, our brothers and sisters, wherever you are, the ones living in the West, basically, this war is going to be fought by each and every one of us living in the West. We can't sacrifice and go and stay under the heat, 106 degrees. We can't do that. So the ones that are doing it. You, us that are here, it's not going to break your bank. You're already or in your social clubs, the way some of them you join with $10,000 and pay the monthly dues that are involved in it. What is it going to cost you to, even if it's $20 a month? You stop your children from going to Jack in the Box and all those hamburger places. 1 meal a week will not kill your family. Let's just say 1 meal a month will not kill your family. If you can go to our www.yahoo.ana@ipob.com, one of those, but if you go into www.ipobUSA.org, when you get into that website, it shows you ways where you can pay. I personally think Zelle is the best way to go.
Yeah, you're referring to www.ipobUSA.org.
Right, and then there is another one underneath it that is for the Zelle, that's the IPOBANA@yahoo.com.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. If you use that one and go into Zelle, you can be able to repeat the payments. You don't need to sit in front of your computer every day. You just go there, you click it, whether whatever, and you don't have access, you can pay $1. You can pay all the way to whatever you have. Nobody is forcing you to commit to any particular amount. So whatever it is, every week or every month or whatever it is taking that money out from your account. We are going to lose out at this point to have Biafra to fail. It will be a shock to us and even 1,000 generations to come, because we cannot be able to start from where we started if we lose this opportunity. So I will encourage everybody here in America. You're doing it, and it's also deductible. It's a .org. You can deduct it from your taxes at the end of the year that you donated this cost to a .org. So you really do not have anything to lose, but instead you're going to save money to pay on your taxes, when you do this donation. But I don't understand how one should remind somebody that your children are here in America, schooling wherever, which country you are. You're where you are, and you cannot comfortably take your children home to celebrate some sort of celebration. I just can't understand how you have to preach to somebody to be able to do all of these things, to allow your children to go home and find their wife. And then they marry, or that, and your line is gone. So that money you think you've got in your bank account becomes irrelevant because your identity is gone and lost. And then finally, my big brothers, our ESN, I give you hugs from here. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you. The ones that are there, that our Waka sister, have got a huge respect for her. Wherever you are, your death will not go in vain. For those people that are praising you, we will find them. They can run, but they cannot hide. Thank you, Dede, for what you do for us. Thank you, all Biafrans. We stay in there. The pressure is on. The pressure is on, and Biafra is already here. That's why they are doing all of this. They are opening their mouths in the coalition or Hausa, the Fulani coalition, whatever they are talking about. We're giving them pressure. Otherwise, in 2015, would you be able to open your mouth and talk about Biafra? You won't. You'll be scared, but now is the public conversation that we're having the conversation. Thank you, David. Thank you, sir, for all you do. I appreciate all your hard work. Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And don't forget, tomorrow is Saturday. The women will be on the air. Tomorrow, Saturday. The women program Sunday now waiting to happen. They will be there. You look at the activities of these Fulanis. They insulted us yesterday, and that enraged me. For them to say that it is their granite wealth that we were using. And they forgot the extravagant network Dr. Mayokbara and his people did, including Ojukwu. Eastern region was formidable economically. We had enough that we didn't have to extend to help the north then. Instead of telling us thank you, you come with your short-ended story. I don't know where you got that from. And when I made that challenge that people should dig up the history, they did. It did not take long. It was not up to 6 hours they produced what I requested for. And I hope they are reading it. They are good at misinformation. They are good at lying. The North barely come to the East other than to sell Nama. And we acknowledge them. That night has transcended to insult. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Yes, Mazi, good morning.
Welcome.
My name is Mazi, my man, Ugo Onejaka. I am calling from United States of America. and I reside here in Washington, D.C. Mazi, thank you for all your good job, and I thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, Mazi, my contribution this morning is I don't know why you have to have time to talk about the so-called gangsters that call themselves the northern people who claim that they are speaking for the north. But how can you be speaking for the north when you have few group of people? If you count those people that always come and make noise about the northern Nigerian northern people, they are not up to 50. All these people that have hijacked the net, the news of Nigeria, they are not up to 50.
Exactly.
And then, yes, you count about even for our own that say, they are the Igbo people that talk for us. They are the one that talk for the eastern part of Nigeria. They are not up to 50. These are a bunch of fools who do not have job. These are a bunch of 419ers. These are a bunch of people that have sold their conscience because of money. This is what they are. The only way they can be relevant and the only way they can survive is by sucking and stealing and looting. That is what they are. And they want to maintain that their lootness. But that one, do you know what it means just to pull the carpet out, from the leg of somebody that is stealing? They will fight until they die, all of them. These are a bunch of gangsters. They don't care how you feel. It's not that they are just to represent your interests. These are the stupid people that have been in power for all these years. They have never contributed anything to if you check their background and their performance when they were in school, these are the people that could not even make any grade. Hopeless people. The only way they can steal is by joining this gang and then selling their soul. That's what it is. We don't even need to talk about them. So I was very excited when you play the thing of our middle belt brothers, who are rising up now, just like the ones are rising up. These are the people that we have to think about and talk about. That's it. You don't have to talk about the thing. Fulanis have started the business that they cannot finish. They started what they cannot finish. That's what I've told you. Believe me, because the Hausa people are going to rise up again. So my thing there is for all the youth of that contraction, the indigenous youth that find themselves in all this mess. All of us are dying together. We are dying. They are killing you in one way or the other. What do? They want to shut you down and shut you up so that the world will not know the abomination and the atrocity they are committing. But they cannot. You cannot work out for them. Look at what they are doing in the north. How they are going to school and then kidnapping children. Every child they kidnap and then they use them for ransom. That is the people that say that they are working for you. They are speaking on your behalf as the Northern Elders Forum. And these are the people not only that they are kidnapping you. These are the people that have raped your mothers, raped your sisters, uprooted your brother or your fathers from their ancestral ground. Uprooted them, killed them, burned down their houses, and they are living in refugee camp up to today. In the north, the so-called north, they love you so much. You see how much they love you. You are an outside child. You are there talking about Nigeria. Honestly, you are dying same way that the Biafrans are dying. You are from the Middle Belt. You are still talking about Nigeria. Honestly, you are dead already because there is no hope for you. There is no hope because you have finished school. You have done everything you can do so that you can rise more than what your parents promise you that you're going to have a good life, but nothing to show for it. And then you are still thinking about Nigeria. When the foolish gangsters, when they come together and then do say whatever, then you are following them. Now election is coming. They are going to bring you together and then give you 10,000 to go and kill yourself, and then you will just sign on the dotted line, not knowing that you have sold your soul and they have sold everything. The billions and billions of dollars you can use to bring electricity for you so that you can have employment. There is no way. Then not only that, the billions of dollars that can invest so that you can have employment after you graduate. You go to school, you did engineering. You come out, you cannot even just have any engineer work. You go to school, you do medicine. You come out, there is no job for you. You go to school, you study everything. Just put everything that you have in your life so that you can have a good life. There is nothing to show it. And then you still have hope in that Nigeria. It is only a foolish person that will continue to dig and do whatever you're doing, and then there is no sign that is going to have something good out of it, and you continue to do it. And this is what Nigeria is. But let me tell you about the Nigeria you're talking about. Look at the bunch of fools that are ruling Nigeria. All these are very old people, very old, who are accumulating all the wealth that they cannot even use in their life. So that's the people. So if you don't fight now, if you don't come, now that Nnamdi have just opened your eye, now that Nnamdi have just initiated, this revolution, if you don't come out and join, we don't give a damn whether if you are from the Hausa land. We don't care if you are Oduduwa. We don't care if you are Middle Belt. We don't care if you are Biafra. But we know definitely we are fighting this to change your life. You are the youth. You deserve better. Look at other countries. Look at other countries and watch what the other countries, how they are doing. Britain, they are using the mineral oil. That is the oil that comes from your country. That is what they are using to pay pension to their people that are retired in Britain. America is using the same to pay their people. Every other people. Nigeria signed a contract, during the war. The contract they signed is still what they are using today, just to make that contract they signed for Britain to come and help them. British helped them and they invested. And the British are taking oil for free. America is taking oil for free. Everybody is taking oil for free. How are we going to stop this? We're going to stop it by doing this revolution, so that we will use the oil that is produced in your land. We can use, not even oil. We have to use our human knowledge. We can do the investment and invent a lot of things, so that we can have a good life in that contraction that God has given to us. Now they have opened up the border and they brought all these Fulanis to come and displace you from where you live. That is what the Fulanis, and that's what they are fighting. Everything Fulanis are doing is that because they know that now that Buhari is dead, and then they are still have the hope of Buhari, they know that this is an opportunity for them to have a footprint of Fulani in Nigeria. Fulani is not an indigenous person in Nigeria, and this is what they are fighting in every way. They are planting them in the eastern part of Nigeria. They're going to Oduduwa land and planting them. The middle belt, they have uprooted them. So what are you going to do? Let them not fool you. Let them not fool you with this politics. Stand up and stand up for your rights. Stand up so that you can have a good life. So that is the reason why we are fighting, and that is what Nnamdi Kanu is fighting. We are not doing anything in politics. Because some people will say, because you are agitating for Biafra, that is the reason why they are killing you. Yes, their plan is just to kill you. But the only thing that we have, thwarted their plan, that is the reason why they see them, they are using the military that is supposed to protect them that is external or the integrity of Nigeria. The military are supposed to protect them from outside invasion. Military is now the one that are bombing everywhere. The police that is supposed to bring civility to everywhere, police are the one that they are using just to kill you. So that will tell you that their plan is just to kill you, to subjugate Nigeria, so that Nigeria will be the feeding ground for the Britain and feeding ground for other people. If you don't stand up as a youth, you will not have any life. So I am calling upon you, if you are here in America and you have seen what is going on, and you are here enjoying the fruit of the labor, that is the labor of the people that were killed, so that they can have this, civil rights. If you are here in America, I am calling upon you just to stand up, come together with us, so that we can contribute and then save our people. And then if you want to do this contribution, I am asking you to go to the website, and then our website is www.ipobinusa.org/donate. www.ipobinusa.org/donate. It doesn't matter how much you donate. As you are donating it, God will bless you. Thank you, Mazi, and God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much. Yeah, they don't have any footing in the zoo. It is where they have acquired that they want to consolidate. For those in strategic field, I have looked at the mission of these Fulanis. When the middle belt leaves, they have no access to Biafra land except from one point. And that is why they are holding that place very, very, very strongly. And for those that would like to cohabitate with them, you will get your wish. And we will make sure our boundaries are well fortified. We will make sure. Yeah, you see the Ghanaians, you see the Ghana government, what they are telling you. You Nigerians are cowards. You Nigerians are useless. You remember under Buhari, we were shamed. We were disgraced. We were running from these politicians. And Buhari chased us back to Ghana. We came. We retrieved our country from the hands of these politicians. We killed them. Now we are free. And the Ghanaian people are telling you, go home. Shameless Nigerians, go home and go and take over your country. And who are these Nigerians? The so-called Biafrans. 90% of them are Biafrans. Are we learning from it? It's okay to leave, but give yourself time to come back and do the needful. As we are planning to get our country, you get some people twatting it because their brothers are in the government. The same government that chased you away. The same politicians that exiled you. And they are grooming their children to continue to perpetrate the same injustice on you. Now they are giving you token money, 80,000 naira, to fill in your name. But it seems like we don't never learn. We don't remember yesterday. You remember 2019 election? We warned you. They will give you 5,000 naira. Yes, they came. They gave you 5,000 naira. How many days did it last? I not ask you weeks. How many days? You have died more if you had not taken that 5,000 naira. You took the 5,000 naira and you were killed. You were destroyed. Kept lifeless. Call out your name and where you calling from.
Yes,
yeah, we are reaching there. We are getting there. We are fixing our radio. Many of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, we are hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay. You have to really contribute more. You see our South. In Crossing here. Come and see our short in Nigeria here. You see how these people, they protect their people. They protect their people. Everyone like this. Bring that, protect their people. Also, that will defend them. That's one Nigeria. And they protect their people. No, I didn't see what you said before, they protect them about people. You see our own here. You are someone Nigeria. You say when they kill your own brother. Come and see what they protect their own people. They protect their own people. You need the move. They need the move. Are you protecting your own people in North? Are you protecting your own people in here? You protect them. Are you protecting them? Nothing. But here, come and see that they protect their people from Nigeria. Come and see. Come and see. Police, Mumu, come and see. That's what I'm doing. We are not happy. We are not happy. Where our own police and our own army, they follow they do our own people anyhow. We are not happy. My own brother here, the talk of Biafra, what he talk. He said, don't talk to Biafra, please.
Go ahead. Good morning from here.
Hello?
Yes, we are hearing you. Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, good evening, Biafra all over the world. My name is Biafra. I'm telling you that good. And the ID, the was so. But I wanted to tell our Igbo politicians, the politicians, they need instructions, they need president, they need governor, they need senator. Our brothers, don't call our politicians, our governors, our senators,
Oh, your line has cut off. I'm sorry. Would have loved to hear that. For our people who claim to know, they know much. They claim to know much. If you, the East, when it used to be East, even after the war, the East was still the East. East was still the East. The way the East was developed from hinterland to the coast, from hinterland to the coast, and we were formidable. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi, Alozie, Lewo.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good evening or good night from these very durations. My name is Siri Member Wise. I did not call to a kind of say more than what others has just said. But there is this very something that I want to, a particular individual. He has been going on Facebook. I know him too well, and he is very close to our barrister. His home is very close to our barrister's home. Why I'm saying this is that if this brother continues to do this thing that he has been doing, I come on air and announce his name, his phone number. There is this very thing he has been posting, damaging the image of the ESN, damaging the image of the unknown gunmen. What baffles me this very evening was that even as I'm speaking to you, what he has been saying, he has a lot of followers on Facebook. What he has been saying right now is that why the unknown gunmen are no longer operating for some weeks now was that the fear of Abakare is the beginning of the wisdom, most especially to the ESN. If they are not, if they believe that they are men, let them come on street and continue to destroy federal government's of Nigerians' property. And I caution him. He has been saying a lot of rubbish on social media. So, and this brother I'm telling you now, he has a fence demarcation with Barrister Ifeanyi Jofo. So, when next he continues, I'll come on air to announce his number so that he will know that we are not joking, and because I hate nonsense. Thank you very much.
Well, hold on. He is writing rubbish, and he is close to Ifeanyi Jofo.
Yes.
Okay. Why not come tomorrow and announce his number? Let's know where he's eating from.
Okay, I will do that tomorrow, sir.
I will appreciate that.
Yes, I will do that.
All right.
Even if I send it direct to you, his WhatsApp number.
Just announce it.
Okay, I will do that tomorrow.
Just come on tomorrow. Announce it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That's the sickness I was talking about. Sickness of foolishness. You want to die, go and die. They pay you token money, you buckle. And your time has arrived. Your own resources is what they use in giving you a token money. We should not leave room for people like this. We shouldn't. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, good morning, Dr. Alozie.
Good morning, Mazi. How are you?
I'm very fine, sir. I'm Mazi for calling from Boston. I've been listening to your wonderful program indeed. It's becoming a cliche if you keep saying that how wonderful your program is. Because your program is always wonderful. Now, I was prompted to talk because of what Pastor Jack just revealed regarding this guy that said he's writing trash about us. At the same time, he's sharing a wall or fence with Jofo. So this guy is probably the informant who is bringing in people that are attacking Jofo. Obviously, he is the culprit. If he has such venomous comments to make about IPOB,
By the way, who told them that IPOB has anything to do with the unknown gunmen? Is he not the governor of the so-called Fulani appointed Serikin Imo State that came on this thing and said that he has footage, video footage, camera footage of people that attacked these people and destroyed everything, and that they are not Igbos? What in the world are they talking about? These people are just labeling IPOB a bad name to have excuse to bring war into Igbo land. That's exactly what they are doing. Who told them that? Which can they give us any solid evidence that IPOB has anything to do with the unknown gunmen? IPOB has always said that ESN is in the bush. They have nothing to do. They're not coming out in the street to fight their own people. They are defending them. So why do all these idiots, morons, going around, making all these comments that are not verifiable, that IPOB is attacking police stations? When there is evidence, there's one that was posted recently, about 3 days ago, a military man who opened fire on a family that he was guarding.
Yes.
Killed the distance.
Yes.
Killed the cook. He killed the cook, but the cook was hiding.
And the gate man.
And then they said that he's a drunkard. I don't care what he's a drunkard. He's a military man on uniform. The same compound that he's guarding opened fire and started calling people, telling that he was a non-gun man. There's several evidence of this type of nonsense going on. They are just looking for an excuse to start attacking Igbo land, claiming that it was IPOB that was attacking, was doing all this nonsense. Whoever is saying that, I hope when the time comes, he will defend himself. And there is no, I'm sorry, have mercy on me. Because if you are doing such a damage without any evidence to prove it, you had from Governor of Imo State saying that these people are foreigners. They are these are political engineered attacks. He said it. It's not IPOB. He said it is not ESN. So why are people going around saying all this nonsense? Now people are so stupid. And for all these so-called governors and all these, including those that are running for office, my question is to you all. So you people are comfortable with the type of carnage, the killing of our youth going on. You have people, you have military men that will go and start anywhere they see a group of people, of men or young men, they gather them, arrest them. Are we in a state of what? What is going on? And you people are keeping quiet, and you are busy running for what office are you on? Who is going to be your subject? You people are so deluded and completely confused. I don't know what is wrong with these people. Soludo is celebrating he won whatever they call the primary. It's unbelievable. And he has never opened his mouth and made any comment with regards to what is going on in that land that is planning to come and rule. He has never opened his mouth and commented about the atrocities that these military men are committing in Igbo land. None of them, not a single politician has ever said anything, including the governor. And you want to be a governor, you want to govern the people. We shall see who you govern. The report is this, my brother. The Northern CNG, the group, that is saying exactly what, like you rightly said, what we're saying, and there has not been, they have the right petition to it. Put it in writing to them. They have submitted to the Senate, they've submitted to the court, and everything, saying exactly what the SCOB is saying. They've never even, summoned them to question them. But IPOB is saying the same thing they're saying, which is the right of citizens. This is enshrined inside this 1999 Constitution. The right of self-determination. Mm-hmm. It's right there. Mm-hmm. It's right there. So why are they killing people for this? And for the same thing that we have said, now you have a group of mercenaries saying the same thing, even going beyond what their own purview and right, because they have no right to decide the manner and way Nigeria should be divided. Exactly. Because they are not part of the government. Mm-hmm. It's a private entity. Can you believe that? Having the audacity to tell what is going to happen?
Now you are at the point I'm making. Who are they?
Brother, this is terrible. Yes. Who the hell are these people? You are not an elected official. You are not an appointed official. You never ran for any political office and you won and you are elected. So who the hell are you to start saying how Nigeria will be or how? In the first place, ignorance is playing a huge part in this thing. Because the fact is that they don't even know how nations are created. You know, there will be a period of negotiation where the resources of Nigeria will be determined, how it will be shared. And for my warning to these so-called people of the river area and Delta people, let me put a warning to them. Serious warning. If they are smart, this has been said several times. If they are smart, they should understand the principles of unity is strength. Nnamdi Kanu has said it time and time without number. Let's unite as a single block by the Easterners under Biafra. Get this Biafra. When we get it, every nation, Ijo nation, Urobo nation, you can be whatever you want to be. But for the sake of emancipating ourselves, extricating ourselves from this quagmire called Nigeria, let's unite. Yoruba people are one Yoruba. The Yoruba people are different. Somebody from Abeokuta is different from somebody from Akure. Ondo. They're not the same. Their languages are different. Okay? They are different dialects of Yoruba. Okay? Abeokuta people are completely different. As a matter of fact, other people that come from Abeokuta, they don't like them. They don't like it either. So people should stop this nonsense dividing yourself. And you see the Northerners, even though people that are supposed to be classified as Southerners are classified under Northerners, they keep trying to make them sound like we are one Northerner, one Northerner. And you, why is it that it's only in the East that every idiot wants to bring himself out? You have tried it several times. Since Sarawet tried it, he got killed in a very unpleasant way. The same thing with Atakaboru. They used them after using him to penetrate Korakos. What happened? He was murdered by Adekunle because of Adekunle felt he was becoming more popular with his 1,000 soldiers. He has. So people, stop this nonsense. Stop this nonsense. All of a sudden, everybody's waking up. His donation, this and that. When we get there, you can be whatever you want to be. And let me warn you, if you think you're going to have 100% of control of your so-called oil, you are lying. The United Nations will step in, and it will be a period of negotiation. They will determine how the resources, including your oil, percentage that will be allocated to you. So start thinking about ways to build a solid nation, whether it's Yoruba or a Shekiri nation. Because that's oil you are looking at. The same thing, I want to also warn the Northerners. If they think that we don't have our eyes on their solid minerals, you are lying. We are one Nigeria. That gold must be shared. We must get a share of it. All the natural resources you have, it's going to be a matter of negotiation. Sometimes it takes 5 years. Now, conclude the sharing of the revenue. Go and look to other countries that have come out of the United Nations. You know, people are they just think that you come one day, you go. Some idiots are saying, you go, you like the TNG people, you abandon your property, abandon everything. It's a lie. You don't even have any right to remove anybody who's from West Africa, from any land he wants to stay, whether it's Ghana or Senegal. You have no right to do that. It's a violation of ECOWAS. We have open boundaries. That's why they frown at what Buhari did by closing the southern border. It's a violation of the ECOWAS treaty. It's a treaty that we signed into. Anybody will stay wherever you are, doing business, they're doing whatever you are doing. Nobody's packing his bag of packages and going home or abandoning his house. That's ridiculous. You can't do that. And if you try to take anybody's property, there's a law, international law, guiding ownership of properties around the whole world. That's why some of you people have a house in Boston here. Long to the place, a bunch of Fulanis have this thing there. I see them all the time. One day I'm going to go there and demand the names of all the people, all the Northerners that have condominiums in 4 long to the place. That's where they live. They're about 40-story buildings. We see them go in there and come out there. Okay, we know all these things. You people own properties here. Did anybody take your property? And you think you can come and take anybody's property? You are lying, and you are deceiving people, putting all this useless fear. There is nothing like that. It will come under negotiation. They will talk about all this is property. Protect people's properties. Make sure no vandalism. If you vandalize anybody, if you allow your people to vandalize anybody's properties, you will be pay. You be made to pay for it. So people shouldn't be afraid. You stay wherever you are, and because our economy is interdependent, we depend on one another. Our Igbo people that are up there, they are not only selling to the Igbo people, they are selling also to the Northerners. Same with people who are in the East selling whatever they are selling. People that are selling gold, you know, some Hausa people that are selling gold. They always asking me, can I buy the gold you wear? I said, no. They are making their money. Nobody's harassing them. They are selling wristwatches. They have fancy stores, selling all kinds of jewelry, changing money. Nobody's harassing them or telling them to leave it. So one of them told me, the guy that normally takes money, he said, even if they divide Nigeria, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay here. I said, nobody, my brother, as long as you're living in peace, nobody's driving you. We welcome visitors because we travel. It is not culture, it's not DNA. People that travel don't offend visitors. Okay? That's why I think you should be here. Did anybody harass you? He said, no. That's why I say, I'm more comfortable here than I will go in the north. Live in the north. So all this fear they are putting in people is just so politicians are doing it. Imagine the investment. The investment what? Who told the investment is going because they're creating a country? That's bull. The United Nations will step in there. You have delegates from different parts. They will sit on the table and discuss. And they will even analyze who has benefited more because you stole all the wealth and built so many contracts. How many contracts did you or investments did you do in the East that is producing the oil? You think they don't have sense? You think that they could go and negotiate with these politicians? When the time comes, we will pick and choose who will go out there and represent us. And the people with brain will now tell you how things will work out. And you sign an agreement. That agreement will include protection of properties and then protection of people too that live in your area. There will be cessation of violence, cessation on everything. You'll be accounted for any nonsense you do. It's as simple as that. So Dr. Alozie, thank you so much for a wonderful program. All these people that are just trying to put fear into people, you're not losing anything in the same country. The land does not shift. The land stays the same. It's just artificial boundaries and laws. Except when people now violate individual boundaries, then you can decide to put a wall and give an entrance and then probably demand for some kind of approval before going. If you're known to be causing trouble, you can be deported and told not to come back. If you're a troublemaker, the same goes either way. If anybody from Biafra goes to the north and be causing trouble, the letter have the right to say we will deport you and we will not allow you here anymore on the basis of being a troublemaker. If you don't want to obey our rules and regulations, it's as simple as that. We just want to live like a respected human beings in the world, and where there will be peace and tranquility everywhere, and people will start thinking in terms of developing themselves and building themselves up, just like when Nigeria was a federated country. It's as simple as that. And they're out there killing people that you're still going to trade with. Are you telling me that it's profitable for you to trade with somebody from Mali instead of trading for somebody from Yoruba land if you're in the north or from the east? Which one is further? Or to ship your consignment from here to Mali because you don't want to sell to Igbo people? It doesn't make sense.
Thank you, Ben.
It will cost you a lot. So thank you, my brother. God bless you, Dr. Alozie.
God bless you too. God bless you. Caller, you're the last caller. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Good morning. Your name and where you calling from?
Yes, I'm hearing you, Mazi.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. We're hearing you.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure, because I'm not hearing you from here. I'm hearing you now. I just want to add my voice to what our brother just said now. I want to greet Biafrans all over the world. Friends of Biafra, freedom lovers, I salute you, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I salute you. I'm Rabbi Charles speaking from my location. Mazi, Alozie, can I tell you something here?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The Fulani we are looking at, I know that there are things going on the ground. They will say this today, they will say that tomorrow. Once we, not if, when we go to our different countries, don't expect any this time around, you don't expect any good thing to come from them. I know the pressure they are facing now internationally. The world have come to realize that these people are not normal people. They are bloodthirsty. and they are holding is radical Islam. That is what they believe in. So all of a sudden, they can't just wake up all of a sudden and become normal and begin to obey international treaties and all those stuff. They know that it exists. The reason why they cannot be able to carry it out in America, even in Europe and other parts of the world, is because they know the law in America will not tolerate their radicalism, even in United Kingdom. So they will pipe low, waiting for opportune time, or they will sponsor this and that, the way they are sponsoring Hamas, sponsoring Hezbollah, and even sponsoring the radical movement in Iran. They do it with their money. So when Biafra, when we go, I don't expect, I will never have anything to do there in the north. That is me. For those that have businesses there, and because of their business, our people now must die because of the fact that the governors and all those lawmakers have properties in the north. When they were building the malls and all the investment, their land is there lying desolate. They did not develop their lands, and they are telling the Fulanis that they are stupid people. But the very stupid one have now shown them that they are, that those Biafran governors or whatever you call them, lawmakers, are the most foolish ones. Aren't you seeing what even one of them said? Yes, if we want to go, we will just carry our mat, carry our shoe shiners, and the one cutting nails we carry his Paco box, and all of them will start heading to north. But you have something on the ground. Now, because of the fact that these people have properties there, all of us we go and die. Our leader, he has addressed this thing before. He said, because of your properties, we can't kill ourselves. We can't let these people to go on killing rampage. Remember when Odimegwu Ojukwu went into this thing before? What did these northerners do? They started killing people at the airport. They started killing people at the train stations. They started killing people at the motor parks. That is what they are good at. The same people are threatening you, telling you they will kill. If you make any move, they will kill. We will cut off. And when they realize that international communities are listening to them, they will just, they will come up and, comport themselves. But they are, what makes a lion is in his gene. What makes a killer is in his blood. What makes them to be violent and not keeping to the law is in their system, in their belief system. So why did any governor, anyone, be him my father or my mother or a relative of mine, saying one Nigeria is worthy of death? That's what I can say. Look, Mazi, aren't you seeing a little girl? They paraded around that murdered a young man of 50 years old. And when you look at the girl's hands, there was nothing like a mark, a fresh mark on her body. What is that telling all of us? What is that telling all of us? They paraded her, and some idiots are commenting. And the problem with the zoo is that these guys don't have memory. You don't have record of how these people operate. So anytime they can just come and kill somebody, kill Okeke, use Mr. Okoli, and put there and say, Okoli, you know what? We will give you leniency if you just go and tell us that you are the one responsible for this crime. That is Nigeria for you. So any help that must be given to that girl should be given to her without delay. 21 years old girl killed a young man of 50. Stab her there, stab him there, and they started dragging knives. And nothing, no mark on your body. Look at Nigeria. Look at her fingernails, well decorated. And no mark, no bruises.
no tiko, and people are reading it. The people on uniform, they call themselves police, but they are responsible for the death of that man. And people say, let me conclude by saying, these people you see are animals. They will never keep to the treaties. Once we get our nation back, we will intensify security. I know our leader said in the city, no police will carry firearm. I respect, yes, what he said, but we should remember that we just came out of radical terrorists. So border patrols should be well armed. Some certain units must be well armed, just like the way it is in Netherlands. If you land at Schiphol right now, you will see marechaussee with firearms. Because they know that if you let these guys loose, they will do destruction in seconds. So you don't give them breathing space. You don't give them. Maybe we will have it for 10-20 years before we can lower down our guards. But once we get out, we have to intensify security. Everything put in place. These guys are warriors. They're animals. They drink blood. Fulanis. They're terrorists. You think they're gonna have mercy? I want them to destroy the properties of those in the north. These guys are idiots. Why should you leave your nation? Your states. You left them undeveloped, and you went to develop northern states with the looted money they gave you for your states. These people are the animals. Mazi, Alozie,
Thank you. Thank you very much. Our people, you see, we have 15 minutes over, so this program will never end. It will keep. If I don't shut it down, it will continue to call in. If you have something to say, reserve it till tomorrow. I will be on the air again tomorrow, and we will continue. But as of today, I'm calling it the day, so that somebody else can take over. But as time goes on, I can extend the time if nobody is coming. But I know it's this time now is allotted to somebody else, and for the fact that it comes late, that's why I extended the call. So I will end the call here, and I guarantee you, come on tomorrow and voice your opinion. We'll be on the same topic, and that will give you another time, enough time to add to your vocabulary. Remember more things you would have said, things that we did not cover. We can't continue to be used as if we had nothing, and we sabotage and giving three things that we did not cover. We can't continue to be used as if we had nothing, and we sabotage and giving three we did not cover. We can't continue to be used as if we had nothing, and we sabotage and giving three
arrested for simply protesting. Well, and you are saying let us give them power to regulate social media. I would never be part of that.
Inebe, there was something you said earlier when you referred to the Eastern Security Network. I hope you are not justifying violence by any group inside Nigeria, because one of the bases for the objection of the federal government to Twitter is that Twitter has become a platform inside Nigeria for a particular separatist movement within the country. And then you were, waxing lyrical about the Eastern Security Network, the ESN, the militant wing of the IPOB. If you could just clarify your position on that before we move on.
I totally oppose. I totally deprecate and condemn unreservedly the killing of policemen, the burning of police stations, the carnage that is going on in the East. I am not sympathetic to IPOB. I don't believe in IPOB. I don't subscribe to IPOB. I am not a follower of Nnamdi Kanu. I have never been. I have always been critical of what he's fighting for. I do not believe in Biafra. I also do not believe in splitting Nigeria, even though I totally oppose the fraudulent one Nigeria they are talking about, because the united Nigeria that I want must be based on justice, must be based on rule of law. But I do not believe that we should divide the country. At the same time, we cannot criminalize what ordinarily should be an exercise of the right to self-determination. Eastern Security Network, whatever they are doing, I do not endorse it. I totally condemn it. But the point I am making, Dr. Bati, is that we should not be addressing these matters on the surface. Let us go to the roots. What led to the Eastern Security Network? Did Nnamdi Kanu just start with this group? They started by marching, carrying flag, going on the street, protesting. What was the response of the Nigerian state? What was the response of the Buhari regime? They deployed Operation Python dance. The Python was dancing on the lives of the people of the Saudis. People were being killed. People were being slaughtered. They were being attacked. They were not even allowed to protest. Even when they charged him for treasonable felony. Even when they had filed charges before Justice Nyako at the Federal High Court in Abuja. The military, in a so-called democracy, invaded the house of Nnamdi Kanu, desecrated the palace of his father, who was the traditional ruler. You cannot have that in a decent country. So as we condemn the killing of policemen, the burning of police, the burn of stations and INEC offices, we must admit that this regime, this government, takes responsibility for the resort to violence by the group known as Eastern Security Network. If we are not truthful about these things, Dr. Bassi, we will continue to see history repeat itself. Boko Haram started when Mohammed Yusuf was extrajudicially killed. Have we learned any lesson as a country? The answer is no. We are still resorting to primitive, draconian ways of responding to civic agitation. When people are protesting, you engage them, you talk to them. That is why you say you are running a democracy. You don't kill them. You don't deny them of the right to protest. But we keep saying IPOP, and what the president said, he will speak to them in the language that they understand. These people have not recovered. The people of Eastern Nigeria, the Igbos in particular, they are still going through the agony of the civil war. And you are saying you treat them in the language they understand? What is the language of the civil war?
But there's an argument, and I'd like your comments on that argument, that the president's remarks were taken out of context. Those he was referring to were the armed groups who have forgotten the pains of the Southeast during the Civil War. The armed groups who are going around torching Nigerian infrastructure belongs to us, INEC infrastructure, for our democracy. That comment was made to a specific cadre of criminals. So those who leapt to their defense were wrong-footed, including Twitter, who did not take time to appreciate the broader context of that remark before deleting the tweet. Now, should Twitter have approached the Nigerian government, because this is a sovereign state, before deleting that tweet? I want your take on that. And also the general global move towards social media regulation. The US government, the US House of Representatives actually has 4 bills right now in the offing to restrain social media giants about utilizing user data, buying other platforms. I grant you, none of them is trying to restrain or censor the actual posts that individuals make. But there is a general sense that social media giants are too big for their britches. Your comments?
Do you know that as I speak today, Nigeria does not have a data protection law? Embarrassingly enough. Because you are citing the example, and that is why I'm saying, when we make these comparisons, we must look at the peculiarity of these countries. There is no single one data protection law in Nigeria today. Not even one. Not even one that protects the data of Nigerians. We don't have. We do not have. Now, you make, the point that the president's comment was taken out of context. The only person or persons who took the president's comment out of context is the president and Lai Mohammed. Nigerians understood what he said. I personally understood what he said. The context in which he said it was clear. He didn't just stop at that. He didn't say he was referring to the armed groups. No. When you look at it objectively, when you look at it in context, because he said that they have businesses all over the country. Is it IPOB that has businesses all over the country? Does IPOB have business in Kanu, in Sokoto, in Zamfara, in Benue, in Kwara, in Ogun, in Cross River? They don't. Does the Eastern Security Network have businesses all over the country? The answer is no. Buhari was referring to the Igbos. We can admit it, we can pretend about it. His body language has been clear. He started by saying you cannot treat 93 and 5% equally. We have seen how he has marginalized the Igbos. No Igbo is represented in the National Security Council. Look at the nepotism. So when we are saying his comment was taken out of context, are we also saying that his nepotistic appointments, his clearly sectional appointments are also taken out of context? Because this is a president that has a pedigree, a shameful pedigree, an unfortunate pedigree of favoring a section of the country that has polarized this country as never before. So that is not a president that you will tell me spoke at that people are taking him out of context. He was clear on what he meant. In any event, we have had the so-called herdsmen or the so-called armed Fulani herdsmen committing killing people across the country from the north to the south. Has he spoken to them? Because in your interview with him, he made reference to what Governor Tom said, that the Governor Tom said is Fulani and that he cannot deny it. Not all Fulanis are criminals. But as Buhari spoken to his kinsmen, the ones that are criminals, the ones that are armed, in the language that they understand, the answer is no. We want language has he been speaking to them. Language of encouragement, language of endorsement, ruga, settlement, grazing roads, and so on and so forth. Despite that governors have rejected these divisive policies, Buhari is still trying to force it on the throat of Nigerians. He has not addressed the killings by the herdsmen. Has he spoken to bandits in the language that they understand for the last 6 years? The answer is no. Rather, Gumi is advocating amnesty. School students are being kidnapped. Just yesterday, people were praying in Zaria against kidnapping. Buhari has not spoken to kidnappers in the northeast, the northwest, in the language that they understand. He has also not spoken to Boko Haram and ISWAP in the language that they understand. But suddenly, he now knows the language that IPOP will understand. I do not think that is how to run a country whose unity you are willing to kill for. I do not think how to run a country that is...
Let's move on from this Twitter and this political...